If you looked at this handshake, it appears hearty and cordial, but it hides tension and perhaps irritation between the EU ambassador and the finance minister. This should have been an ordinary signing of grant money, 23 million euros for Uganda's budget support, but it wasn't. 3 million euros from last year's grant by EU towards meeting the Millennium Development Goals were held back, in plain terms, as a punishment for not fully accounting on the part of Uganda.
Unfortunately, according to the contract that we have agreed, we were obliged to cut 3 million euros, which is equivalent to 8.5 billion shillings. The performance was not to our expectation. We are answerable to our taxpayers. It's not a blank check. It's a check based on performances.
There was clearly no beating about the bush. But the finance ministry needs the money. But how would the finance minister remain diplomatic while staying in charge?
I want to comfort the Ugandan people that this should not be cause for serious worry. This should not be cause for serious worry. The money which is withheld, of course, our best option would be for the donors to release this money, since we have demonstrated willingness to comply. This was not because somebody has misappropriated the money. It was just because somebody had not fully grasped the procedures.
But the tough-talking EU ambassador was not done. He announced that them as donors are still following up on the corruption, and as to whether government is altogether serious, especially where the Chogam Probe Committee findings are concerned.
Our next meeting, Minister, will be around the end of the year, where another assessment will be done on the performance of the government, so that to really put a finger on achievements, and particularly on achievements on corruption.
President Museveni has told off the donors many times, but this time they are reinforcing their words with action, cutting money. Who is losing when these two bulls fight? Samuel Setumba, NTV Business.